So when you find a knife that's got the perfect handle, it needs to be weighted. Henkel are the knives I use.
Again, it's the same old crap.
We can look forward to another season of patronizing cooking videos.
You won't believe it, but Gordon Ramsay, the guy who makes big chefs cry, just saw Meghan's cooking disaster, and his reaction was savage. So imagine him in his London restaurant checking menus when someone shows her pasta video where she licks her fingers, waves jewelry over boiling water, and ignores knife safety.
It's funny you call me Sussex. You know I'm Her Royal Highness now. I wonder how the Parents Network feels about her having Chrissy Teigen on, who bullied a woman on Twitter and intimidated that she commit unalivement.
People close to Gordon say his face went from confused to furious in seconds, and he couldn't finish the video, pausing it and muttering and even pacing, pointing at the screen after seeing Meghan's cooking. Can you blame him? This is the same Gordon Ramsay who trained with the best and built an empire. And then Meghan Markle treats it like a hobby, and it just gets crazier.
I reckon there was a whole list of people who would not want to be associated with that dreadful woman, but I don't even know why they're bothering with season 2. Seriously, season 1 was such a flop. Here we go again.
Rumor says Gordon didn't keep quiet. He's been telling chefs and critics, and everyone is talking. And it's not nice. What set him off wasn't just bad cooking. It was Meghan's nerve with no training acting like a guru while real chefs work hard and her perfect home entertainer image is falling apart like an overcooked souffle.
Could that potentially negatively affect her pursuits going forward? Because people are going to be like, well, good Lord, in Variety, she was talking shit about the first production crew that worked on the Harry and Meghan documentary.
Word around the kitchens is Gordon's reaction shows what happens when real chefs meet amateur chaos. And the moment he saw Meghan's knife work, he lost it. She held it like a butter knife, and her grip, posture, and technique just looked completely amateur.
With little fanfare, drew muted interest, and Meghan even turned off Instagram comments.
People say Gordon winced, seeing Meghan hack onions, no proper fingers or rocking motion chaos with a knife, and he kept muttering, she's going to lose a finger. Her cutting board slid everywhere, and her garlic mincing was all wrong, chunks everywhere, and he called it garlic abuse and hated seeing her show millions such dangerous moves.
She saw this as her comeback moment. I mean, really? Is she that dumb?
Gordon built his career on proper methods and safety, and then Meghan shows people how not to use a knife. Insiders say he was frustrated knowing home cooks copy celebrity videos and her poor skills could be dangerous. His critique went beyond knives to her prep and disorganization, and when he saw her hygiene practices, things got even worse.
That posse of pathetic sycophants.
She'll
They're going,
say-
oh, look, amazing, look.
It's embarrassing.
Look, she's made a salad.
Gordon went from frustrated to disgusted when Meghan licked her fingers, then grabbed the knife. Insiders say he nearly jumped out of his chair after years of teaching cleanliness and safety, seeing her handle food. Like that made him shout at the screen warning about cross-contamination and saying her touching her face and hair then diving into prep would get anyone kicked out of a real kitchen, and it only got worse.
Because they pocketed all the money. I mean, this is kind of an obvious thing, but the reality here is, yeah, they had this multi-look first deal, right?
Rumors say Gordon lost it, seeing Meghan put bare hands in a lemon jar, no gloves her hair over the skillet, and he ranted about how this teaches home cooks bad hygiene after years of teaching proper sanitation. She ruined it all in one video.
Wait a minute. It's not quite as lucrative as that. In fact, the jury is out on whether or not the gruesome twosome's new relationship with the streaming giant is worth very much at all.
Industry whispers say Gordon was frustrated knowing the difference between casual cooking and unsafe practices. Meghan seems to think being authentic means ignoring food safety. Her rings, bracelets, and watches dangled over the food like a hazard. And insiders say he couldn't stop pointing out she never washed her hands after touching raw ingredients' hair or licking her fingers. Treating hygiene like it's optional made him furious.
Harry and Meghan, we love the documentary. It did really well, but nothing else has really worked. Where'd all the money go?
The lemon jar made Gordon furious, seeing Meghan contaminate it with unwashed hands, and her jewelry swinging over boiling food pushed him over the edge. Insiders say he warned how rings, watches, and bracelets are dangerous in the kitchen, and she acted like it was a jewelry ad, ignoring all the risks.
The King and Queen of California's luxury lifestyle is staggeringly expensive.
Food safety experts agree with Gordon, saying Meghan's rings, bracelets, and watch break all rules, trap bacteria, spread germs, and could cause accidents in real kitchens. Even wedding rings are banned.
Meghan got a new deal is down to the fact that they already have pocketed the money, so they have to continue working until they've completed their obligations and produced more content.
Industry whispers say Gordon's reaction shows a bigger frustration in the cooking world. Seeing someone famous show millions that safety rules don't matter sends the wrong message home. Cooks might copy it. Insiders say he kept stressing jewelry removal is the first rule chefs learn. Watches trap germs. And Meghan, acting like hygiene doesn't exist, turned her video into a how not to guide. But when she started promoting preserved lemons with a so much goodness caption, Gordon's business instincts kicked in, and he wasn't impressed.
You want us to sue you? You want us to come after the money? We're gonna need a breakdown of all that. Yeah, we're just gonna do some more specials and keep you on a first look deal in case you guys get divorced.
Word is Gordon saw this wasn't just a cooking video. It was a product launch. Insiders say he questioned if Meghan knew how to make preserved lemons properly, seeing her handle them with unwashed hands, ignoring tradition, and he worried about safety, legal rules, and overpricing while stressing the difference between artisanal and amateur.
That was already in the can beforehand. It's not like she's come out and said, oh, actually, we've been filming this the whole time you've said that my contract's cancelled. Not true.
These ingredients aren't just trendy. Meghan treats them like a product, insiders say. Gordon rolled his eyes at her caption and doubted her lemons would be safe on shelves. Plus, he compared her to amateur contestants, saying even they have better knife skills and hygiene than Meghan's pasta disaster.
Oh, look, I put some string around some biscuits, and oh, look, I'm crumbling cheese. And us all going, oh, wow, that's amazing. It's the second coming.
Insiders say Gordon was shocked seeing Meghan's confidence not match her skills. Kids on MasterChef Junior follow safety rules better than her, and even stressed reality show contestants show better knife technique, while Meghan ignores hygiene and safety, doubling down on her domestic goddess act.
So brilliant. Another 5-year contract worth $100 million, yeah? Oh, no.
Sources say Gordon cringed, seeing Meghan act like she was performing for the camera instead of cooking. Her gestures felt fake and theatrical. Insiders say he was frustrated. She wasted her platform teaching dangerous habits while real contestants respect the craft, learn, and grow, and he kept pointing out she missed a huge chance to educate her millions of followers.
Meghan is a massive scam artist. First of all, that season was filmed alongside season 1.
Sources say Gordon was frustrated because Meghan teaches all the wrong lessons, while real contestants show proper technique. But the drama went international when Italian chefs saw her pasta. Insiders say they were appalled. Grandmothers with decades of experience shook their heads, watching her drown spaghetti in olive oil, and established chefs called her method a disrespect to their cultural heritage.
So it's a very artificially curated second season. She's got Jay Shetty, who's a disgraced guru. She's got Tan France, who's on Queer Eye.
Sources say Italian chefs think Meghan's cooking is disrespectful to generations of families who perfected pasta. Her video shows no reserved pasta water, no proper emulsification, no idea how oil and starch work together, just random ingredients thrown together. Insiders say chefs were shocked by her olive oil tsunami and portion sizes, ignoring every principle of Italian dining and tradition, and questioning if she even understands the basics of making pasta properly.
The swathe of guests that she's had on are all people who have Netflix shows already on the platform and have actually invited themselves then onto the show.
Sources say Italian chefs were horrified by Meghan's sauce making, no timing, no temperature control, just tossing ingredients and ignoring the craft. Insiders say they use her video as a how not to guide because it disrespects authentic pasta. pasta and masks flavor with too much oil. Her twirling technique made chefs cringe, and she treats pasta like a showpiece, not an art. And when Gordon saw her sipping rosé while promoting products, he shifted from criticizing cooking to questioning her business sense.
Harry's family can't stand him and don't talk to him anymore. No one talks to him because they don't trust him anymore.
Word is, Gordon saw Meghan's wine placement was clearly marketing, not cooking. Insiders say he pointed out her video promotes products from lemons to rosé without disclosure and blurs the line between education and advertisement, undermining authenticity.
Losing $20 million a year is the last thing they need.
Sources say Gordon was frustrated because Meghan turned cooking into a sales pitch. Viewers want real technique and guidance, but her wine placement mid-cooking sends the wrong message about safety and professionalism. Insiders say he stressed successful chefs, build credibility first, then promote products. But Meghan seems to reverse it, using fame to sell without skills. And he saw her content as lazy marketing, not education, blurring the line, so audiences might not know they're being sold to.
So this idea, the family Christmas, really hypocritical, but mainly looking at like...
Sources say Gordon noted real chefs earn endorsements through skill, but Meghan skips credibility to sell. Insiders say her cooking disasters are calculated to create buzz, and every critique fuels her brand and marketing strategy.
You guys spent all that money? We're hoping, you could actually deliver. Do you want to continue?
Sources say Meghan's lemons, wine, and technique are all meant to keep her brand talked about. Insiders say Gordon thinks her amateur cooking wrapped in luxury packaging could hurt her lifestyle brand because credibility needs real skill, and the controversy might make audiences doubt her even more. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more juicy takes on Taylor Tells All, and drop your thoughts in the comments.